Sir, you're back. Yes, I am back indeed. What has happened since I've been gone? Why is this so unorganized? Well, we've been having some difficulties finding supplies. Some parts of this area have been trapped from, elder times. Yes, very well. I do have a question for you, sir. When you were fighting, the orb signals jumped up by 10 folds. The electromagnetic spectrum was going haywire. What do you think that means? It was almost living? Exactly like that. We need to find something to get out. We cannot stay here. We are all at risk. What do you mean, sir? When we attacked, it upended the security of everywhere. Even the local news is reporting about this. It's gotten bad. How so? Let's just say the whole city has declared a state of emergency. They have declared that every single trooper is going to move in. Their military base has upped their security by 10 folds, as well as their whole city. There's no way we're getting out of here alive unless we act now. Very well, you want to gather everyone up, but where would we go? Somewhere outside of the city, where we can think, hopefully even get away to deliver messages. From here, they have everywhere intercepted immediately if we send out a message. Very well, sir. Will do. Breaking news. The Republic has a chokehold on Section 1 after the massive rebel force. As we can see from up here, we have a great view. Now let's move in for the pilot.
Yeah, they've brought tanks and many Republic troopers inbound. They have many vehicles that we have not seen for quite a while, more of the patrol military vehicles.
I'm here to inspect on what's been going on. I've heard you've been invaded. So the Supreme Leader, Senator Krennic, has empowered me to examine on our military bases. What have you seen? And where is Count Dooku? Sir, Count Dooku was killed. One of the clones killed him. Apparently he was a rebel, shot him down. Sorry. We'll be increasing the security from now on, and you are fired. One of the clones can take your spot. Sir, we've detected something large on our computers. What is it? It's not like a little rebel attack. It's almost 1,000 or more troopers marching towards us. What? Give me a pair of binoculars. I must see this. Oh my gosh. Prepare for war! So long. We have to continue. Patience, my friend, patience. All in due time. Our scouts have to get back first. See what we can use. For cover and for resources. Very well. Speak of the devil, and they're here. Hello, scouts. What have you found? Well, sir, just above the horizon, there is about 1,000 troopers. We talked to them, and they're rebels just like us. They're willing to house us among them, and apparently they've already been noticed by the Republic. The Republic is already getting information of shelling them. But apparently that isn't even them in their final form yet. They have thousands, hundreds of thousands of troopers on their way, they say. Then what are we waiting for? Looks like we found who we'll be lodging with. Let's go. Thank you, Miss, my name is Pierce. Thank you, Mr. Pierce. Your hospitality is more than we needed. And exactly what we were looking for. Thank you. No, thank yourself. You went and you showed the world how weak and puny the Republic is. How they couldn't stop a small rebel force from taking out almost a whole entire section of their cities. We've been keeping an eye on the news and everything else. We have troopers all throughout the city already. We've mapped out the majority of the city. You remember that war that happened? The Great War of Coruscant, right? Yes. I was the leader of the Rebel Alliance. It wasn't that great as we have it now. But it almost wiped out Coruscant as we know it today. It wouldn't have been anything like this. It would have been gone. Maybe a few villages here and there. Only thing that stopped us was we were stabbed in the back by 4 of our generals. They all led our people to be either arrested or murdered. I was all that was left with about 10 of us. We got out of there the fastest we could. And just when we got out of there, about 23 Republic cruisers jumped out of hyperspeed and surrounded Coruscant, making sure no one else would leave. I almost didn't get out of there. Sorry to hear. No. We're back. And we're going to finish what we started. And I suppose this is where you need me. Exactly. We need you and your team to move throughout Section 1. You need to cut through their defense. I know you still have rebels in there. How did you know? Because they contacted us. They knew about us. And so did Jason. Yeah, Sean. I was gonna tell you about them, but you kinda stole the spotlight and I didn't have a chance to speak. Very well. So, you know all about us. Yes. Commander Jason and his others have been giving out information about y'all, the way you perform, the way you handle situations. And I must say, very impressive. Thank you, but I don't know how to feel about this. Once again, we were stabbed in the back by our people. Oh, believe me, I know all about that. We weren't stabbing you in the back. We wanted you on our team, and we have you now. You are going to be nothing but protected. We have thousands of supplies, and even more incoming. Thankfully, we don't also have to go through their space force. Thanks to the orb. What? What do you mean the orb? Well, we're using the orb for travel, of course. You're the reason why it's been spiking so much. Oh, don't make such a big deal out of it. The Republic do that also. How do you think they're getting hundreds of troopers a day in here? They have hundreds of troopers pouring in through multiple portals every, few hours. The orb has revolutionized travel, as we know. You're also putting this whole entire multiverse in danger. The orb is what holds everything together. If that gets out of hand, and this whole place is done. We have that completely under control. We have about 4 of the gems. Right, the gems. I've forgotten about those. Don't you have others? No. We've been sucked in through this space and time so much, we've lost a lot of it. We've been ambushed by the Republic a lot, too. I believe they have them. Then we must find them and collect them. They're undestructible. They can't break. Meaning, we can make sure we're protected. Make sure they're protected, too. Very well. So, what's our plan? So here's the plan. As we know, we have about a couple 100,000 more troopers moving in. Yes, there is also going to be another eclipse, a super eclipse, they call it. This causes the orb to get very unstable. It's also, we've noticed, brings in a whole lot of different types of toys, from toy soldiers to action figures. Whatever it brings into our universe right now, we can go and change this world. That is what we're hoping. But, yes, the Republic is also going to get some win out of it. They know it just as much as we do. But the Republic doesn't know a lot of our plans, but neither do you. Exactly what y'all need to do. You will be moving in there with some of my troopers from the task force and some other troopers of your own. You'll be moving in, taking information from every section of their military bases. They have 4 military base sections. But most importantly, the Senate. It holds all of the information of every single world the Republic and the rest of their allies own. They own about 70 different worlds in this universe and over 3 different universes. We have to go get the information and strike every universe and every world they own. Very well. And you want us to do this? Yes. If we go guns ablaze in there, they can update or transport all of their information they have to a different world. And we're just going to keep pushing and pushing through. Since this is their capital, we have to get that information. Very well. So, that is our plan. Well, the rest, our military general will tell you. Wait, listen up, Sean. My name's Simon. We can't go and get into that base and think we got this all under control. If we go in there, guns are blazing, then it is it for that information. We have to go there silently. Under Coruscant, though there's about 5 different cave systems, all leading into a big part of the city. One of the cave systems goes to their garage, called garage, the main airport. Second system goes in section 1 of the city. Third system ends up at section 3, the final sector where the Senate is, their capital. The other caves, well, they just either go in the same area or they don't end up in anything. We'll be going through the caves. Me, along with my team, will go in our own separate area. You and your team, you can split your team into how many groups you want, but we have to make a small number going through that. If not, we can be detected very easily and wake up whatever lies in those caves. Do I make myself clear? Yes, you do. Very well. Continue talking, Your Majesty. Thank you, Simon. Anyway, this is our plan. While you are going through there, will be causing a mass distraction. There is going to be many casualties, including your own team will be losing a lot of people. No one came to this war thinking that they're going to go back home. This is our final stand.